So maybe the plan all along is not to take over China. It's for China, Russia, and the US to take back over Europe, to swallow Europe. Maybe there's some kind of old world, uh, you know, old world oligarchy or something like that living in Europe, right? They don't really know who it is. It's like kingdoms and princes and all these kinds of things that are just like keeping us from moving forward. And so Trump is trying to annex Canada and buy Greenland in order to push farther and farther up north in sort of encroaching onto Europe and taking over Central America and Mexico and eventually, maybe South America. Is maybe they're not really even going to do that. But if they try to do that, like, it wouldn't be that hard. I mean, it's not like South America and those places have a lot of military. And if they do, they're just like Sandinistas and other guerrilla groups and that kind of thing. They're not fully functional, I don't think. So there's all these factors kind of coming together. And if you see the world, or if you ever played Risk as a kid, that you can't take over the world from Asia. You can't build up. There's just too many borders to protect. But if China and Russia were to join forces with the U.S., they might have a chance, but it's still really hard because then you still have all of these places to deal with, like South America, and you have to figure out how to get Canada to not hate you, And that's the way empires generally fall, is from the inside, not the outside. So, man, I hope they realize this, that, the more you try to build some kind of whatever it is, like this powerful ideology of, Americanism and the future and, making it great again or whatever. It's like, it's a weird thing because the more you try to build it out, the worse it gets. Like, people only, there's that number of people that is the maximum number of people that can live together, right, in these groups. And so, like, this was a study back in the day, and you can't really try to build these ideologies too large because people just don't feel like they're parts of these communities. So unless you have some kind of way of having a network state, right, like Balaji Srinivasan wrote about, you can't really have this massive takeover of the world, nor do I think it'll work.